Good morning, everyone, and welcome back. We are on day 5 here on OGPP. We're having a great time. We're doing very well. Let's see if we can continue that trend. Maybe we can get a skill trigger from Blastoise here. Nope, not today, but we got plenty of cocoa, which is good. We're actually doing really well on cocoa and, kind of decent on milk, but we could use some more. Honey, we definitely need some more of. Skill trigger there is very nice. That's only going to put us at 20% extra tasty odds because we did get a very nice extra tasty dinner with another like 250 ingredients again. So another 300,000 on that. Very good. Gardevoir, though, I need you to show up to work. Still, things are not great with Gardevoir. Very weird. Very weird. Everybody else is doing semi-decently okay. Definitely does not feel like super skill week, particularly with Gardevoir, but even with Flareon and Dedenne, neither of them are really performing better than what I would expect on an average day. I believe I said the same thing yesterday. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but it does not feel like super skill week, other than the spawns that we're seeing happen. But a 50% boost to skill trigger rates does not seem like it was applied. Even when you look at how bad last week was, this week doesn't feel much better. So yeah, it's very strange. Let's go ahead and throw 2 herbs in there that we got from overnight from our Prime XP team. And with any luck, we can get an extra taste to here because that would be nice. Ah, we didn't get it. Honestly, with as many extra tasties as we've gotten this week and how lucky we've been with the base 10 and 20% extra tasties that we've gotten so far this week, it's honestly felt more like a cooking week than a skill week. Very strange. Very strange. But either way, that's going to be another 122,528 to go on to our score. Not quite Master 12, but we'll get there eventually. We'll make it. We are going to grab 200 sleep points. Going to put us at a grand total of 4,320. And then for our daily lottery, we can pick up something extra special. It's going to be 100 diamonds. It's a biscuit, not 100 diamonds, but biscuits are worth 60. So I guess it's 60 diamonds in a way, if you want to look at it in a particular way. I don't know. I'm just trying to make it look better because it's not the 100 diamonds I want. Honestly, I want trim biscuits. But let's go ahead and move on to this sleep report. Let's see what Pokemon we got spawned today. There should be some good stuff. Good stuff. I'm going to try to stop being so negative about Super Skill Week because it's actually kind of bringing me down on the rest of the game. So I'm going to try to not do that anymore. We definitely overslept. Got some dozing. It's looking pretty snoozy. Oh, it's still dozing. Okay. All right. Dozing pseudo-balanced. What is that going to bring us for Skill Week? Skill specialists are bond? Wow. Boosted spawns. Wow. I'm just mixing words together, making up new ones. 272,000. 272 million. Lot of 3 stars, though. That's good. Lot of 3 stars. That's very good. Very, very good. Hopefully those, I did use an incense, so hopefully the good camp ticket and the incense that I used also give us a 3-star. That would be fantastic. It would really help our research rank XP. Looks like a lot of spawns that I've had already. Maybe no new ones, but we got Toxtricity, Grubbin, Mareep, Pikachu, Graveler, Trico. There we go. Arbok and Haunter. 2 new sleep styles. Okay. Oof. That research rank XP is pretty low, but bunch of 3 stars, so maybe they're the new ones. Hey. Okay, we got 2 low-key form Toxtricity. That's 10k right there. I'll take that. I will take that. Just kicking his little feet back there. Loafing sleep. Look at him. Watch. Come on. Do it. I'm gonna kick his little feet here in a second. You're making me look bad. All right, well, I guess he's not going to do it. He's not going to do it. All right, whatever. Fine. 3-star low-key Toxtricity. Fine with me. Actually, I'm curious. I don't even know if I look to see if low-key and amped form have separate sleep dex entries or if they are just variations on Toxtricity. I didn't even think about that. Definitely not 3-star there. That's going to be a 2-star. Base strumming sleep. So not going to be as much as the other one. Third. Yikes. Okay. Well, it only leaves us the atop belly for low-key form. And that is going to be everything. So we got 3 Toxtricity today. One of them's hungry. Grubbin's hungry too. 2 of them are hungry. Oh, that's a lot. 20 though. 20 is a lot. Okay. Where is he? Trico is the main one we're after. That out of everything here, Trico's the one we really want. So let's Pokebiscuit. Got 2 chances at a crit cap. That did not big hit. That's unfortunate. Even Trico's eyes kind of blend in to the grass. Like, it's the only thing that the tail stands out more than anything else. Trico blends in so well on this map. It's kind of crazy. All right. So that'll take the Trico home. Didn't big hit on that either, which is good. We didn't need it to. Would have felt bad if it did. But let's see. Toxtricity, I feel like we have to try. Because like I was saying the other day, it was pointed out that at least if you catch the low-key and the amped form, their natures can only be like half of the potential nature pool. So you kind of narrowed down what it could be and could maybe hunt for something you're specifically looking for nature-wise. So, you know, it's worth trying since it's hungry. Unfortunately, neither of them crit capped. That is unfortunate. We got 3 of them here, though. Really weird. Really weird that we got 3 of them. Not complaining. I mean, just surprising, you know? Grubbin. I don't need a Grubbin. I have 2 good ones already. I don't need another one. I don't need to spend the biscuits on it. We'll move on, and we'll see if this Trico is finally the one we need. We did catch a good one. What was it? Last week or early this week? I forget which. But not quite as good as I wanted it to be. So maybe this will be the one. I think we still, yeah, we'll send out that Toxel Candy. We'll send that out. Still new. We'll send out Toxel Candy for the rest of the week. Actually, we got a lot of Toxel Candy because there's 3 of them. I didn't even think about that. There's 23 plus 8, 31 Toxel Candies today. Nice. All right. Cool. And we got 15,961 research XP. Not quite enough to level up, just shy. 24,446 dream shards on top of that. I wonder how short we are. It's going to be like 120, I bet. Something crazy. Level 14 and Jolly on this Trico. Let's see what's up. Definitely not berry finding at level 10, but that's okay. We just need speed or skill trigger, one or the other. Either one is fine. We got egg, and cocoa. Yeah, honestly, doesn't matter. We're not really worried about the ingredient spread. The rest is what's important, not skill level up. So that's good. Research XP bonus. No, that's not what we want. Inventory is also not what we want. I mean, skill trigger is good, but way too, I mean, the rest is, it's not even late. Skill trigger's at a perfectly fine place. It just, the rest is not good. Jolly, I think, is also not helpful. I feel like I just saw it. There it is. Yeah, XP gains up, ingredient finding down. It's kind of helpful. It does mitigate the amount of ingredients we bring in, which we kind of want for Trico. We're going to run this as total strength because that's what we care about with Trico. Yeah, it's bad. It's super bad. So, refresher, what we're really looking for: skill trigger, helping speed, or bonus, either one, and berry finding. Need those 3 for the optimal prime Sceptile. And then, ideally, a speed of help up nature. Believe it was, which one was it? I think Lonely was the best one, if I remember correctly. It's been a few weeks since I've done these calculations, but I believe Lonely was the best speed of help up, but any of them are good outside of Naughty. Naughty's the worst one we could get. And then if not one of the speed of help up natures, a main skill chance up that was not calm. I think for main skill chance, it was actually careful was the better choice, I believe. So that's what we're looking for. That is what we're looking for. And this one is definitely not it. Definitely not. PR 24, bro. 23? Wow. Yep. Let's move on. Let's move on. That's pretty bad. It's pretty bad, man. It is pretty bad. All right, well, we got some new news to talk about, but it's not going to be anything too crazy from what I've been told. It is just the sleep report. Yep, the sleep report. We actually slept 9 minutes and 1 second longer than average, which is really a lot for us. This community usually only sleeps about an extra 30 seconds longer during Good Sleep Day, but 22 extra minutes on Sunday. So yeah, I don't know what happened there. But the next Good Sleep Day is September 7th through the 9th, which that's what we really are interested in, because 7th through the 9th, that is not going to line up with triple type week. That is going to be an off week then, most likely. Actually, no. Triple type week ends on the 1st. So that does not line up, sadly. Triple type week is, yeah, that's unfortunate. That doesn't line up with anything. It looks like it's another off week for Good Sleep Day, so potentially could be useful for something, but at least it's at the end of the week. So that's Sunday, I believe, is where we get the double, and then we still get the 1.5 times multiplier on Monday. Let's double check that. 7 through 9, yeah, that's what we're looking at. That is going to be, actually, no. I had it wrong. Sunday is the 7th. So we get a 1.5 times multiplier on Sunday, a times 4 multiplier on Monday to drowsy power, and then 1.5 on Tuesday. So still going to be a really good start to that week, but it is going to be an off week. So, you know, maybe a good time to get a nice little times 4 drowsy power boost on expert mode. I don't know. I haven't been to expert mode yet, so I don't know if it's really going to be super beneficial there, but it could be. Could be something. Maybe. I don't know. We'll find out when we get closer, but for now, let's, we got a medal. What did we get a medal for? What was that? Electric types? Ghost type studied. Only 240. Okay. Whoops. That's going to give us 20 diamonds. There we go. Very nice. 344. I only need 344. Interesting question, though. For example, if I get 1,000 research XP tomorrow, I know it's a very low round number, but I wanted it to be round for easy math. If I get 1,000 research rank XP tomorrow, does that mean that I then get 666 dream shards? Like, does it only use how much I need to get to 65 and then the rest is converted to dream shards? Or is the rest wasted tomorrow and then the day after we start getting dream shards? That's the question I need the answer to. So if anybody knows, let me know in the comments below, because that's actually kind of something I had never really thought of before. But soon we get all the dream shards, and we're going to be super rich after we get to 65. So yes, very nice indeed. Should have made it there today, but we got very unlucky with the sleep styles that we got. We've got a lot of 3 stars, but not enough to give us the little extra boost we needed to get to 65. Tomorrow is going to be great. For now, we got 40 community reports with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 out of 40 that doubled up. Very good. Very good. That's over a third, or right at a third, actually. Shiny Toxel. Very nice. Very nice. Good job. Good job. All right. Let's move on. Shiny Toxel is actually a really interesting color. Is that like magenta? I like it. That's good. That's good. I want a Shiny Toxel now. I got milk. Got plenty of milk. No more honey, though, I think. Let's see. Come on. Super skill week. Now's your chance to shine. No skill trigger there. All right. Well, we tried. Boop. Let's get that in there. Let's go ahead and grab this. Oh, I missed a milk. How did I do that? I think I'm gonna try to repeat yesterday. To be honest with you, I think we're gonna make lunch right now. No, we're not. We're short. Well, I had a plan. The plan fell apart. The plan was to make lunch right now. If we get the extra tasty on 20%, fantastic. If not, we got plenty of time to build up for dinner. Try to make dinner around 60% or so, 50 or 60. And then try to do that early so we got time to build up extra tasty for breakfast as well. But it doesn't look like that's going to happen because coffee and honey we are short on. But we will get that back. Let's go check over here then. Let's go check right here. How are we? Oh, that is the wrong one. So we're doing well on cocoa right now. I feel like Blastoise will get us what we need for the rest of the day. So we'll leave Big Boy. And we need to leave the team as is. There's not really much we need to change. Gardevoir not getting a skill trigger there and when we first got here is actually a problem. Gardevoir did do well enough that I finally got to take him off the team around 7 last night and put Flareon on the team, which is why Gardevoir is at 140 right now. Hoping that we get a double trigger soon because we definitely could use that. A double trigger would almost get us to a point where we could take Gardevoir off the team. But we need to leave all 3 of these. If Dedenne could get some skill triggers faster, I could put Raichu on the team. That would be really good too. And then ideally, if Dedenne and Gardevoir trigger enough really quickly, we can swap them out for Raichu and Flareon. That would be really nice. But just gotta kind of play it by ear. We're putting Flareon on the team to help burn off some of these excess ingredients that we don't need. We are going to get to a point very soon because tomorrow is Saturday where we want to keep a lot of those excess ingredients though. So Flareon may just be for today and then tomorrow we let the bag fill up. I have a feeling this is going to fill up really quickly. We're already at 563. It could fill up really quickly. And if that's the case, then we do need to burn off some excess stuff. I did burn off quite a bit yesterday. Rest. I mean, we don't really have an overabundance of much other than ginger, herbs, and potatoes. I know it looks like I have an overabundance of eggs, but I actually am fine with that amount of eggs because we don't have a good egg gatherer. So I would like to hold on to those if I can for something because we still need to make a couple of recipes that require eggs. Same with the leeks. Not really worried about leeks. And mushrooms are good because kind of the same reason. We have an okay mushroom gatherer, but not great. So any of those 3 ingredients that we can get and hold on to, that's going to help down the road at some point. Because that's less that we have to collect painfully. So yeah, we'll do that for now. Let's figure out our mini candy boost. Let's see. Let's go take a look-see doodles at my investment page. And let's see what we want to do. Let's actually go to the Pokemon box. Let's go to the box. Let's get rid of, I think all 3 of you actually. Yes, all 3 of you were bad. So let's get rid of all 3 of you. Clear that out. And then sort by Pokedex number. Let's see. Quaquaval, level 50, brings in 86. Okay, so Quaquaval we've already got. That is, no, that's not you. You're not the Quaquaval. You are ABB. It should be the next one then. Yes, this one. This one's already level 50. Yep, all the speed. This one's already level 50. So with 86 soybeans, that is more than enough. We don't have to worry about anything else there. So not necessary to mini candy boost that. Luxray is up next at level 50, brings in 81 tomatoes, which is plenty. Where you at, Luxray? I went too far. There you are. Okay. Level 41. So that is a pretty solid one. Level 50 would give it ingredient finder as well. We would need to invest in that ingredient finder to turn that into M, but in a really good place there. I really wish. Let's see. Okay, yeah. So if we had a good mushroom gatherer, Quackleval, Luxray, and then Vikavolt and Quagsire would actually be a really solid team here on an off week without a good camp ticket. With skill trigger S, we could potentially make this not every meal. Unfortunately, not every meal, but often enough, often enough. There's not any other. Oh, yeah, there is. It'd take a lot to make that one happen, though. 104, we would need 2 skill triggers. Okay, that's enough of that. We're not here for that. But there is some potential use for cooking power-ups with tomatoes. So that's good. I like that. Decent candidate for investment right there. I know we talked about investing in this guy. If we get you to 60, which we would have to do, it's only 70. And Dragonite is on average 74, which granted it is a split collection with herbs and oil, but I think more often than not that would go in our favor. So not Toxicroak. We don't need to invest in Aggron. Dragonite and Tyranitar are both at 59 on their way to 60, so I'm not worried about that. We're not investing in you because you need to stay below 60. Vikavolt. This would be the one we invest in, which he does need to get to 60, I think, to be useful. Let's see. 83. This is inventory up L. So at level 50. Yeah, at level 50, it's 68. We need more than that. So Vikavolt does need to go to 60. Yeah. 87. Yeah, that's probably what we need to do. We use coffee a lot, especially on event weeks and good camp ticket weeks. So I feel like we need to do this. Plus, it will help in the future if we're using it with Luxray for like hidden power perk up stew. We can get those coffee beans very quickly and get it off the team and maybe throw a Flareon or something on there to help get those pot expansions to help out with Luxray. But either way, it will let us get Vikavolt on and off the team very quickly. That would be nice. Yeah, we need 72 for the Clodsire Eclairs, and 60 brings in 87. So yeah, we definitely need to get him to 60. So that is probably top candidate right now, to be completely honest. I want to get to 60, but we can take our time with you. Both of you, actually. Meowscarada and Skeledirge both can take their time getting to 60. I want them to 60, but they could take their time because they bring in plenty of apples and potatoes. That's the one. Apples and potatoes for right now. So we already got you to 60. You would benefit from getting to 50, but not very much because you already bring in a ton of corn as is. Yeah, 77 at level 40. Yikes. So not really super worried about that. So it's really between Luxray and Vikavolt, and I already know that I don't have the candies to invest in Luxray at the moment. So I think we're going to go with Vikavolt because it does need to get to 60, especially with how often we use coffee. So that'll be our mini candy boost for today. Potentially tomorrow as well. That gets it from 50 to 52. So that's pretty good. Pretty expensive. 63,800 and something. All right. There it is. Investing in this guy. I mean, we've invested in him quite a lot this week, so we might as well continue. Might as well continue. All right. Let's back it on up. There's our mini candy boost. I love this investments page. It's so nice. So nice to have them all right here. Let me go ahead and set you back to 47 because I do want to save that investment that we made on the inventory up. So let's save that. Boom. Job done. Job done. All right. Well done. Let's see. Can we send this off? Nope. No skill trigger. Dedenne, where are you at? Ooh, coffee. Hey. He appreciates the investment we just made. Dedenne? Nope. No skill triggers, but we did complete a mission for, what was it? Going to bed on time 3 times gives us 8,000 dream shards, and cooking 12 times for 5 small handy candies. Very good. Very good. We just need to use 2 more incense for the toxel candy, and the rest will definitely be done by the end of the week. So, well, maybe not befriend. I don't know. It depends on what shows up. It depends. It depends. But, you know, not too bad either way. We're in a really good spot. We'll definitely hit rank 65 tomorrow. Gonna make lunch as soon as I get the ingredients that we need for it, and try to swap the team around like we discussed with Flareon and Raichu. Hopefully Gardevoir and Dedenne both show up to work today, but we'll see how things go, and that is where I'm gonna wrap things up for today. So thank you for watching the video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you do enjoy these videos. And a huge shout out to our ace trainers, Illusion, White, Husky Star, JP, Barty, Rogue Bastion, Josh Garrett, and SDK Posse. Thank you for supporting the channel. If you would like to support the channel for as little as $1 per month, you can do so by clicking that subscribe plus or that join button right below this video. And while you're down there, you can find the link in the description to my Ko-Fi for a one-off donation, as well as the live stream channels and the Discord where you can come hang out and talk about Pokemon Sleep and a bunch of other fun stuff. But other than that, y'all have a good night. And until next time, later, dudes.